Today I'm going to do an analysis of a legendary performance of a song that's about betrayal, death, and mystery. It's a song that was made famous by Lead Belly in the 1940s and then, of course, by Kurt Cobain in the 90s on MTV Unplugged. This song is called Where Did You Sleep Last Night? I love the MTV Unplugged series, man. I mean, this is a video that I've come back to pretty frequently. I've watched this performance in particular a lot because you just can't deny the emotion and just the raw performance. So in case you have never seen this performance, I put the original directly below in the description. You can watch that uninterrupted because I'm going to talk about this in between. As the song plays, I'm going to go back and try some things with my voice. It's going to be more of an analysis, and I'm going to do some demonstrations. So if you're into that, please continue to watch. And with that, here's a word from our sponsor. Being an artist in this day and age is a lot of work. You have to wear a lot of hats. You also probably have to be a content creator. It takes a lot of time and sacrifice. It's difficult in the sense that you need to juggle a lot. And that's not something a lot of artists like to do. Do something that you love and you never have to work a day in your life. I don't really think that's true. I think everything at one point or another feels like work, and everything comes with stress. That's just the way it is. So my anxiety puts me in a position where I'm constantly having to screen unhealthy thoughts. Now, I'm physically active. I exercise a lot. My nutrition is dialed in, and I'm in a good place, which helps. But it's important to exercise all areas of your life, spiritually, emotionally, and mentally. Therapy has been a big part of my life. It's really been important to me, and it's played a key role in my sobriety, my recovery journey, which in turn has led me on a spiritual path, which is also connected to physical fitness. So it's all connected, and it all starts with the mind. This is why I'm very grateful for today's sponsor, BetterHelp, because they're on a mission to make starting therapy easier. A therapist will listen, ask questions, and help you see things from a new perspective. Personally, I would rather go to a professional with my problems because it's not that I don't connect with friends and family. It's just that sometimes there are things that we need to go in depth with that we will feel more comfortable talking about with somebody who is trained for this kind of thing. They can give advice and techniques to help make positive changes in your life. And all you have to do is fill out a questionnaire and you'll match with the therapist in as little as a couple of days. You can also switch therapists at any time. In the past, I've struggled finding a right fit for me. BetterHelp really makes that process easier. My schedule is so busy that vetting for therapists in person just really doesn't work for my situation. Filling out a questionnaire and being matched within a couple of days really helps with that anxiety. And with 4.3 stars on Trustpilot, it's a platform you can believe in. So click the link in the description or go to betterhelp.com/Anthony Vincent to get 10% off of your first month of therapy. Now let's watch one of the most iconic emotional performances of all time, which in and of itself is a therapy session. This is really one of my favorite. It just brings back so much for me.
Fuck you all, this is the last song of the evening.
What is it?
This was written by
What?
my favorite performer. Our favorite performer, isn't it? All of ours? You like him the best?
Oh, and there's a donation basket for Kurt wants to buy Lead Belly's guitar.
Oh yeah, this guy representing the Lead Belly estate wants to sell me Lead Belly's guitar for $500,000.
How much do you think that guitar goes for today? I don't know. Let's find out. Kurt Cobain's own 1959 Martin D 18E guitar used in the MTV Plug performance. So this exact guitar used in the MTV Unplugged performance sold at an auction in 2020 for $6 million. I wonder what he would think about that. Wowee. Okay. I love the sound of that guitar because it sounds like a guitar that the strings have not been changed in months, maybe even over a year, which I think is great. I love that sound.
My girl, don't lie to me. Tell me, when did you sleep sleep last night? In the pines, where the sun don't ever shine, I would shiver the whole night through.
You ever notice how Kurt Cobain, he kind of like, he whines into notes? Kind of almost like his voice cracks into notes. Oh, night through. By the way, this song is giving me Twin Peaks vibes. I'd always, when I listen to it now, you know, I didn't get into Twin Peaks, that's the series Twin Peaks, till years and years later. But it's kind of funny to me because it takes place in Washington, and you know, it's got that same kind of the theme of mystery, and there's the darkness to it.
My girl, where will you go? I'm going where the cold wind blows. In the pines, where the sun don't ever shine, I would shiver the whole night through. The husband was a hard-working man, just about a mile from here.
I just love how everything is building. You know, this is a song that doesn't have a whole lot going on, and it's very repetitive. Like there really aren't any other parts aside from what we're hearing right now. This goes on for the entire thing. Yet you feel this tension building. It's very subtle. Everyone is moving in unison in tension.
His head was found in a driving wheel, but his body never was found. My girl.
Let me get the lyrics to the song. Her husband was a hard-working man just about a mile from here. His head was found in a driving wheel. His body never was found. All right, so now this is this is taking a dark turn. So what happened here? Someone got killed? Where are the pines? Oh, man.
Tell me, where did you sleep last night? In the pines, where the sun don't ever shine, I would shiver the whole night through.
You know, it's fascinating when you look at the words, when you just look at the lyrics and how repetitive all of it is, yet it's just so haunting, you know? It's delivered in such a way that's just like, my girl, don't lie to me. Tell me, where did you sleep last night? In the pines. It's almost like he's half asleep when he's saying it. It's like he's there, you know? Everything about this, man, the atmosphere, it's just so perfect. Visually, audibly. I mean, listen to how big that sounds with 4 musicians on stage, plus all the stringed instruments. It just sounds so huge, especially for something that's unplugged, especially, well, for something that's acoustic, you know?
My girl, where will you go? I'm going where the cold wind blows. In the pines, where the sun don't ever shine, I would shiver the whole night through.
Yeah.
My girl, don't lie to me. Tell me, where did you sleep last night?
That is such, that tone, there's nobody I've never heard someone have that tone before. It's like, I know that when it comes to his singing technique, there's something about it that just can't be matched. They're the one band I know where it's almost impossible to cover their music because it just doesn't hit. Because if it's not his voice, it doesn't work. Like, it just ends up falling flat. Like, it almost sounds strained, but you can look just by the look in his face right there. It doesn't look like it just looks like it's just coming out naturally, like as natural as me speaking right now. There's a use of fry in there. Ma! It's coming from that area, kind of. My girl, don't lie. Ah! That's where it's more or less coming from, that same area. I don't sound like Kurt Cobain, but it's got that quality to it. Like there's a scream over a kind of choked off note. My girl, don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. Tell me, where did you sleep last night? In the pines, where the sun don't ever shine. I would shiver the whole night through. Oh man. My girl, where you go? Dude, listen to that. I mean, come on, man. And that's not even close to what he's doing. This performance, it's not like he sat there. This is like it's just letting it all go, There's something, he's thinking of somebody, whatever, but he is definitely connecting to this song. Like, there is not like a doubt in my mind. He's not just singing this. He's not going through the motions, in other words, And this isn't something like, he's not making a creative choice. I'm going to go into Fry right now. This is just happening naturally. And I'm pretty sure that if he tried to recreate this just 2 minutes later, he wouldn't have been able to do this anywhere close to this. Like that, this is one of those lightning in a bottle performances. Oh, man. See, that stare right there always kind of like weirded me out, because there's something about that like moment is almost like it was frozen in time. Like it was just a second, but that lasted forever for him. You know what I mean? Like if your life flashes before your eyes before you die, and it's a picture book of all the most memorable moments, that right there was a snapshot for him that lasted a long time. I don't know what it is about this. You can tell this was like a moment. This entire last part, especially, we all know this part. I mean, look, this is the most played part of the video. That scream, man, it's almost like there was a certain amount of aggression that came out there that I don't even know if he planned that. It was just like a vessel, like it just happened. Now, what's happening technically speaking, it's kind of like Starts with that pinched note. Shiver! All night through. That's what's happening technically, more or less. That kind of going up into the head voice right there. It's like almost like a whistle.
Night through.
That last note's underrated. Not through, because it had this perfect distortion on it, and yet it still sounded pitch perfect, almost like it was a synthesizer. Listen to that. That's a really underrated part of that.
Night through.
Damn, man. It just sounds so haunting. Listen to that. It's just this really haunting sounding, especially with those violins. The way it looks, it's just friggin'. Come on, man. This is iconic. Iconic. When I look at a performance like this, it really what comes with the cost of being this good, because whatever was driving that was dark, and this goes for a lot of great artists. Whenever, like, you know, some of the best art are fueled by these really sad and dark stories and dark energy. I know that making that art is incredibly therapeutic. And a lot of the time I've felt as an artist, in my journey of being an artist, I actually felt like I should be emulating that. I should be screwed up, because the more screwed up I am, the better art I make. But I don't think that's healthy. I think that's a real toxic way of going about things. I mean, life is screwed up as it is. Life is going to be hard regardless to whether or not you're handling it in a healthy way or not a healthy way. So the best thing to do, I think, is to get in the best place you possibly can and still make art with purpose. Like, we can take influence from some of the most creative people in the world. We don't have to take the bad with that. And there is nothing more cool to me than somebody who has worked on themselves and continues to work on themselves every day and still is able to be productive and make good, purposeful art and creations. But it really is something, man. Like, when I look back at some of these performances, it's really incredible to watch someone like Kurt Cobain perform. Imagine if this didn't exist. You know what I mean? Imagine if performances like this didn't exist. How many people have watched this and felt some kind of release, or they felt like they related to this in some way? It's helped them through something. I mean, imagine all of the times that people have suffered in silence and made great music that other people who were suffering, they felt less alone because they were listening to that music that you created while you suffered in silence. And they got something out of it. I think that's adding to purpose. It just makes me think. I want to know what you think in the comments. What sticks out as some of the most memorable performances or songs that have helped you through hard times? And what are some lightning in the bottle moments like this? Let me know in the comments, and I'll check them out. Thank you for watching, everyone. I'll see you next time.